Zinnemann gets his revenge. I should explain. The previous Best Picture winner, The Greatest Show on Earth, was pretty terrible, and it shouldn't have won. What should have won was Fred Zinnemann's classic western High Noon. Well, the following year, the Academy corrected their mistake and awarded the prize to Fred Zinnemann's military drama From Here to Eternity. And spoiler alert, the film actually deserves it this time. The film follows two main characters, Sergeant Warden, who has an affair with the captain's wife, and the young Private Pruitt, who gets bullied by the boxing regiment because of his unwillingness to box for the team after severely injuring an opponent in his last fight. There are a bunch of other characters, and we follow them all as their stories interlink while they spend their time at their base, in Hawaii, in 1941. Make of that what you will. There's not a lot to say about this film without getting into the details. It's set in an army camp, but it's merely a placeholder for the drama between the characters. At its core, it's a straight-up drama, but it's really well done. The acting is great, and the dialogue is intriguing. It's hard for me to explain, but the movie is just 2 hours of talking, and it's simply riveting stuff. The characters are interesting, they're fleshed out, and it's fun to spend time with them. You really want to see them get by. They form relationships with one another, and you want to see the relationships succeed. Pruitt meets a woman at a nightclub, they hit it off and have a nice romance. He has a best friend, played by Frank Sinatra, who does a really great job. He's a funny guy, he's always a great time, but his story ultimately takes a tragic turn. As for the sergeant, you really feel for him as well. You understand the motivations behind his actions. Karen, the captain's wife, is played by Deborah Carr, and this time I'm saying her name right. She's the blonde in the iconic beach scene, where she and the sergeant passionately kiss on the beach. I never knew Deborah Carr was the girl. Airplane mocked that scene very well. The film poses a bunch of perplexing moral dilemmas. Under normal circumstances, some of the actions committed by the characters would be heavily criticized, but here you have second thoughts and you pause on the questions a bit longer than you usually would. The film is just fascinating to me, and it's a little hard for me to understand why. I don't know exactly what it is about the film that makes it so great. All I know is that it is, and that you should check it out too. From Here to Eternity is a really good film, and it's reflected in the ranking. But I'm sure that after a few more viewings, the film will climb even higher. Up next is the 27th Best Picture winner, the film where Marlon Brando delivered the performance that changed acting forever, On the Waterfront. Check back tomorrow for the next video of DB Review's Oscar Madness Marathon, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss a thing. Thank you all very much, and let the journey continue.